Hey guys, sorry I am not there with you today, but I wanted to make sure that you guys had the notes available for you so that way we are all on the same page by the time I get back. So in your notebooks, you should have this in there. If you haven't, my notebook is there and available. You need to copy this in. We left off talking about the writing prompt. We'll just say the writing prompt for this is describe in detail your best vacation ever. And so we were looking at that and we had filled everything in, and if this is the first time that you are at this station, you'll just fill it in as you see I have it here. So first thing that we did is we created a topic sentence, which would be my best vacation ever was when I went to 3 separate countries, if I could type and spell, sorry, countries over summer break. Okay, so we've got that, and then we went down and I actually filled in my conclusion sentence next because I know how my paragraph itself is going to conclude. I already know that everything I'm talking about is corresponds with this best vacation ever. So overall, it was my best vacation ever. And I put an exclamation point for emphasis. Now, I know that I am going to have 3 main ideas because of this word right here. So that makes this a numbered topic sentence. Now we do have other ones such as simple, fanboys, okay, situation stance. Those are all common topic sentences as well. But I chose this one, which would be the number sentence. Now, before we move on any further, let's go ahead and highlight all of these. When you go to write your essay, the expectation is that you will do your own highlighting, so that way it will help you see where you maybe need to add or remove some things. So topic and conclusion will always be green. Your main ideas will always be yellow, so you can highlight those as well, and then your details will be in orange, since we have orange highlighters. So go ahead, and I guess I'll have to put it for red because I don't have any orange for highlighting. But you can put yours in orange. Okay, so far we've got 2 components of our chart filled in, and now we are going to go ahead and fill in the other parts. So right here in our main idea, our first main idea will be, we're going to talk about Portugal. And again, you're just filling in my example. Yours in the future will obviously have different information included. I just kind of want to show you what it looks like. Now, theoretically, I could have talked about the exact same country and maybe done 3 different main ideas such as food, transportation, culture. Those would have been fine. I'm just choosing to talk about 3 different countries in one paragraph. Either way is fine. Just kind of depends on what you're writing about. So we can talk more about that when I get back if you have further questions. So we're going to go ahead, put Portugal, Spain, and Morocco, if I could spell, there it is, in there for our main ideas, and now I need to have my details. So what is it that I want to say about Portugal, Spain, and Morocco? Now you should have 4 to 5 details, and these should follow the rule of 5. So the rule of 5 is basically don't have any of these bullet points over 5 words, okay? Not a single one. The reason why you don't want to have these over 5 words is because then you basically are writing your sentences, and this whole process itself should only be about 15 minutes long. If it takes you longer than 15 minutes to create a T-chart, then you're doing it incorrectly. So that's when you would probably raise your hand and ask me for some help, and I can come around and help you. So everything that you do in these should be less than 5 words. For example, the first thing I want to talk about is bro jumped. Okay, that's 2 words. Then we have Castello, Jesao Jorge. Okay, that is 4 words. Then I wanted to talk about the rooster, which is 1. And then finally, the last one that I wanted to talk about was the size, or the small size, 2 words. So again, you want to do that all the way through for all of the main ideas here. So I'm just going to fill these in. You should already have yours filled in. Let's see. Beautiful. What else did I talk about? I talked about the Real, Alcazar, de Sevilla. Oh, I went to 3 cities. That's right, 3 cities here. As you can see, I'm just thinking aloud and putting in some information here. What's the last thing? A couple of things I want to talk about. Street tacos and practicing Spanish. I went a little bit overboard with this one because, holy cow, I cannot spell today. I wanted to show you guys how to include 5 details in this. So, like I said, you need to be at around 4 to 5. Sometimes that would require more, sometimes it would require less. It just kind of depends. So, I'm not sure what I did here, but we're going to... Let's see. Gosh darn it. Okay. Sorry, just trying to figure this out real quick, guys. Give me just a minute. Oh well. So Morocco, camel ferry ride, ferry, camel, questionable food, markets. Bam. Okay. So I have all my information here that I will need to construct this simple paragraph. Like I said, you could switch it up. So this could be, let's say, food, and this could be over here. It could be culture, and then down here it could be transportation. Okay, it just depends on what you're writing about. Like what I'm putting here is if I talk about one country in particular. So then the alternative would be, topic sentence would be, my best vacation ever was when I went to Morocco. Okay, and then everything that I just put in parentheses would be solely about Morocco. So it'd be Moroccan food, Moroccan culture, and Moroccan transportation. That's another way that you could actually put this all into into a paragraph as well. So either way works. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to get rid of that real quick. But it's totally and completely up to you how you want to do it. So the one where you do 3 separate countries will probably turn into 3 separate paragraphs, and then you'd have a 5-paragraph essay, but I don't want to get into that today. So just wanted to show you like that's how that would work if we were talking about solely one country and only one country. Since we're not doing that, I will show you how to transfer all of this into, again, an actual paragraph. So first things first, I'm going to, my very first sentence that I will have will be about my best vacation ever. So my best vacation ever was when I went to 3 separate countries over spring break. So there we have it. There's my topic sentence. Then I need to get in my first main idea. The first country, okay, country I went to was Portugal. It was scary at first because my brother got jumped, but he ended up being okay. So the trip wasn't all that, oops, I cannot use was not all bad. Couldn't use wasn't because it was a contraction, and as we've discussed, no contractions are going to be allowed in your essays. So now that I have that down, I can come check my first bullet point. It looks like I got that one done, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that one off. So the next thing I want to talk about is Castelo de São Jorge. After that incident, we went, holy cow, to Castelo de São Jorge, which is a Portuguese castle. Holy cow, I cannot talk. Portuguese castle. Around the castle there were drawings of roosters everywhere. However, I cannot remember now what they all meant. And then finally, my last one was the country may have been small, albeit it had a grand presence. Okay, now I can come up and I can look here. Got all of those done as well, so I can mark them off. Next, what I would talk about is my next main idea. So basically how it goes is you go from, get some arrows in here for you guys. Okay, here to here. Okay, and then you go from here to here, and you go from here to here. Okay, so you should have all the arrows kind of pointing you in the direction of where you need to go. So the next main idea would be about Spain. The next country I visited was Spain. Oops. Spain. It was so beautiful. Okay, got that. I traveled to 3 cities. And then I'm going to put Madrid. Notice how my usage of a colon. Okay, Madrid, Sevilla, Malaga. Okay. Need more. I used a colon right there, so that way you could see. Each was incredibly unique, but my favorite was Sevilla with its Real, Alcázar,